Probability can be used to make predictions for future occurrences by setting up and solving a proportion. For example, the probability of rolling a 6 on the number cube is 1 over 6. If the number cube is rolled 50 times, then approximately how many times will a 6 be rolled? So your proportion will be 1 over 6 equals x over 50, and you would solve the proportion. So let's read each scenario and make a prediction based on the information given. So Kinsey surveyed a random group of 7th graders as to whether they preferred video games, sports, or neither. Use the survey results to make predictions for the entire 7th grade class with 350 students. What is a reasonable prediction for the total number of 7th graders that preferred video games? So we've got video games right here. That's 15. And when we add these up, we get 40. That's 15 out of 40. We want to know about how many out of 350. To solve a proportion, you're going to cross multiply. You're going to multiply these two together. And that's going to give us 5,250. And we multiply these, we get 40 times x. Then we have to divide by the coefficient, which is 40. So divide away the 0 to make things a little bit easier. So now I have 4 going into 525. So 4 goes into 5 once. 5 minus 4 is 1. Bring down my 2. I've got 12. 4 goes into 12 3 times. So bring down my 5. And 4 goes into 5 1 time. I'm going to stop at 131 because we cannot have part of a student. Okay, next one says, based on the information in the table, what is the most reasonable prediction of the number of votes for video games in the next 80 votes? Well, we know 15 out of 40, so out of 80 is what we're looking for. I notice that if I multiply 40 times 2, I get 80. So if I multiply 15 times 2, I get 30. You could still do the cross products. 15 times 80 would give you 1,200. Divide that by 40 would still give you 30. When you send mail via the post office, you have an 80% chance that is delivered to the correct location. So 80% gets delivered correctly. If 430 letters are delivered on Monday, what is a reasonable prediction for the number of letters that are delivered to the incorrect location? So 80% are correct. That means 20% are incorrect. So we've got 20%, and since we're talking about a percent goes over 100. And our total is 430. It is always part over total. I'll slide this over here, and we're going to put part over total. Very important to remember it's part over total. So now we're going to find our cross products. So multiply these, and I get 100x. And then I multiply the 20 and the 430, and I get 8,600. So now I'm going to divide by the coefficient, and the coefficient is 100. Dividing by 100 is easy right here. We can just eliminate our zeros. We're actually dividing by 100 doing that. And we get x equals 86 letters. And these 86 letters are delivered to the incorrect location. On Tuesday, it is reported that 50 letters were delivered to the correct location. Based on this information, how many letters were delivered on Tuesday? So we still have, we've got the correct location, so this time we need the 80% out of 100. And this is the part that was delivered correctly. So we're looking for the total number of letters that went out on Tuesday. Do our cross products. So I get 80 times x. These cross products. And I get 50,000. Just 5 times 1 and then put my 4 zeros back in. Now I'm going to divide by the coefficient of 80. I'm going to go ahead and eliminate 1 0 to make our division a little bit easier. So now I have 8 into 5,000. 8 goes into 50 6 times, that's 48. Subtract 48, I get 2, bring down a 0. 8 goes into 20 twice, that will be 16. That will give me 4, bring down my 0, and 8 goes into 40 5 times. So they sent out 625 letters on Tuesday.